All throughout history, there have been many wars fought over many things. Legendary rivalries that are still studied and debated by scholars to this day. Conflicts such as Rome versus Carthage, Rome versus the British, America versus the British, the French versus the British. Alright, hold up, side note, does anybody actually like the British? Anyway, there is one conflict that stands above the rest, a battle that spreads an entire generation. A battle that's been raging since November 9th, 2010. Are you Olympia gang, or are you M14 gang? Now, due to the sheer passion and hate this topic tends to invite, I will not be disclosing my opinion. M14 all the way. You are a bozo if you think for 1 minute the Olympia is superior. Do you enjoy reloading for the entire match? Do you like never having any points? Do you enjoy not being useful after round 10? You're always making us M14 enjoyers have to buy every door just so you can hit the boss and get rid of that shit weapon. Anyway, they say history is written by the winners. So I believe it's important to look at this from both perspectives. With that in mind, we're going to be taking a calm, level-headed look at both sides of this war in order to see what drives these people to go to battle over this. This is about more than just what weapon you prefer in a video game. This battle is a test of character. If you want to know what kind of person somebody is, look no further than simply asking them, do they prefer the M14 or do they prefer the Olympia? Now, your average M14 connoisseur is going to tend to be someone who actually uses their brain. Someone whose attention span has not been eroded down to nothingness by TikTok and other short-form content. An M14 enjoyer is fully capable of stopping to think for just the 5 seconds it takes about how their choices will impact the rest of the game. The M14 holds far more ammo, 8 rounds in the magazine and 96 in reserve. While it does do less overall damage shot for shot than the Olympia, it is phenomenal at setting you up with points so you have a solid foundation for the rest of your game. And considering it's a wall weapon, it's actually a pretty solid choice when you pack it. Now, Olympia users. Oh man, you Olympia users. You guys have to have something wrong. The one thing that drives an Olympia user to pick their weapon is, ooh, me want damage, me do big damage. Even though, let's be real, the Olympia's damage is the most mid of any mid shotgun in the game. There is nothing exceptional about it. Not to mention, 100 times out of 100, an Olympia user will be a greedy fuck. Their choice of weapon tends to result in a severe lack of points in the early game. This will quite literally result in a player who is incapable of buying the door, resulting in needing a GigaChad M14 user to come in and buy the door for them. Not to mention, they will also tend to be the people that wouldn't buy the door anyway, even if they had more than enough points to do so. Now, the Olympia comes with 2 rounds in the mag and 38 in reserve. While shot for shot, it does much higher damage than the M14, I can't stress enough how often you're going to be reloading, every 2 rounds, especially when it stops one-shotting zombies fairly early into the match. And now the one point that I will give to the Olympia is the fact that when Pack-a-Punch, it is fun as hell to use because of the Dragon's Breath effect it gets. Other than that, I don't have any more bones to throw you guys. Sorry to tell you. And now let's take a good look at what the community has to say on it. This would appear to be average gameplay of someone with an Olympia trying to kill a horde of zombies, even though they claim that's what it's actually meant to do. Now, all I have to say about this one is, your starting weapon probably shouldn't need Pack-a-Punch or Double Tap. You're not going to carry it on past round 5, and in that time period, which of these is going to be more proficient for you? Know Your Meme seems to be extremely slanderous. There is nothing ironic about this. These are not shit posters. Alright, this has gotta be the best out of the bunch. Every time I see this meme, without fail, it has me laughing, and I have to send it to a couple people. I love this one. This is absolute fact. As I said, you're not going to be making it much farther than round 10 with just an Olympia. I mean, bro, take a look at this shit right here. It takes like an extra 45 seconds to a minute with the Olympia just to get enough points to get to power on Call of the Dead. Just the points, not even the door, compared to the M14. There is no comparison here, even for just point building, trying to get the map. The M14 will always be far superior, and it's not even close. I'm going to take this moment to say, if you're liking the video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because I'll have more of this coming soon. For our last images, we're going to be taking a look at the headquarters for these two gangs. The M14 gang ironically has 14,000 followers on its Facebook page, while the Olympia gang has a measly 2.3k. And after all of the evidence I've looked at today, I gotta say, you Olympia MFs got some weak memes, bro. That's just another area the M14 has you beat at. The last point I'm going to cover is the fact that a lot of Olympia fanboys will say it's amazing against dogs. Like, what are you going to do without the Olympia? It one-shots the dogs on any round or early game. But like, bro, if you need a weapon that can one-shot dogs to get past them, you're probably just fucking terrible at the game. Dogs are not hard to deal with in any at all. Like, they're not hard to deal with. If you need a weapon to one-shot them, you might need to just get better at the game rather than saying that weapon is the best way to go, because it's not. Well, after taking a look at the overall community census, it would appear the majority of you guys would agree. The M14 is in fact superior to the Olympia. Personally, I couldn't be happier to see this. It restores a great deal of faith in humanity for me, that people are actually coming around to accept the truth. My final statement, don't be that guy.